Well, good afternoon, everyone. Summertime is a little slow. You know, this time of the year, we're basically waiting to see what happens in the tropics, but air masses move slower and we don't have any frontal systems. So, yeah, it's a little bit quieter this time of year. 90 degrees right now. It feels like 100. No clouds out over Cuero, but I know we just had a little shower that rolled through here. We have had our high today at 92, which is right at where we're supposed to be this time of year. So, showers, you can see them sort of popping up. There's the one that just came through right about now. So like I said, this is all kind of garden variety activity. So, you know, nothing to worry about. We take a look at the bigger picture and you can see lots of tropical moisture out over the Gulf, and that's all sort of sweeping in. Now, what we do look for this time of year is a big, strong southeast wind. You know, usually we get the sea breeze, but now that sea breeze is sweeping across the entire Gulf all the way up into the country, and so that's when our tropical, you can see it right here, this when our tropical moisture starts rolling up into our area. Down in the valley, they're getting, I think, what are still remnants of what used to be Eric. It's much heavier down there. Here's Victoria, here's Edna, there's the one moving north, and then we go down south and they've got some big thunderstorms down here that have produced from rain. Now they're, you know, like everybody else is begging for whatever they can get right about now. That looks like the remnants of what that storm was back in the Pacific. Overnight lows not changing much. We're staying at about 75 degrees, 90 degrees our high temperature, only because of the additional cloud cover that we'll see around the area. Now out in the mid-Atlantic, now this is it doesn't look like a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. Let me show you why. Obviously, there's Florida, right? Out here in the mid-Atlantic, pretty high latitude, we have a potential, actually, we had a tropical depression that looks like it's falling apart. The thing is, it's very far north. Usually we start down here in the warmer waters of the tropics or in the Caribbean. But the first one of the season is now developing up here. That tells me the water temperature is over 80 degrees this far north. And so once the conditions set up, yikes, it's going to be an interesting season. Meanwhile, down south in the Pacific, we don't have to worry about this, but there's another system likely to organize here. Obviously, it only affects Mexico directly. Indirectly, you saw that it sometimes affects us as well. So daily afternoon little pop-up showers. Overnights will be very pleasant. Tomorrow and the next day, we've got a pretty good chance. And then that chance sort of kind of wanders away as we get closer to the weekend. So scattered showers expected for the Port Lavaca area, Cuero as well, getting up to about 89, 90 degrees. And the best chance will be Tuesday, Wednesday. And then as we get closer to the weekend, it looks like it'll just be plain old sunny, hot and humid. That is your 7-day forecast. Reminding everybody we do have a QR code. We'd love for you to scan that and put Crossroads Today on your phone. Well, you know, we've been telling you all week, Aztec Ford in Goliad is giving away a free generator. How about that? To help you keep the lights on when it matters most, that's in the storm. Well, it's quick, it's easy to enter. You just have to go to crossroadstoday.com, click the menu, hit entertainment, then contest, and then find this graphic that says Storm Ready Power. Click on that, put in your email, and who knows, you might be the winner of a generator. That's it.